Hello there. This is going to be a really quick read. I'll try to make it as quick as possible and get to the point. So it's going to be you, your person, the dynamic, and if you have a question, if you should stay or go. So we're going to ask a couple of those questions and see where you are. Here we go. Okay, what is the current feelings of how do you feel about this relationship for the collective? And this is for anybody. If you are watching this or you came across this, this is for you. So it's timeless whenever you need to see it. It looks like you are wanting to move on. You're unfazed already. Maybe you feel like this person was a player. Maybe this person ghosted you or was maybe too in and out in the situation. Or maybe this person was a stalker, watching you, obsessed. Maybe he just wouldn't come forward, but yet watching you on social media, or this person has a low IQ, or that's how you feel about the person. You feel like this person ain't shit. You feel like this person never has facts, makes shit up, and just lies. Maybe this person was a cyber bully on your social media. You're worried about hustling, making it rain, focused on your money and getting it. So, good for you. How is a collective's person feeling? This person is acting uninterested. They're waiting maybe for the right timing to chase. This person is going to be chasing you. He or she is extra triggered and maybe feels like they ain't nothing right now. Yeah, they're talking shit, saying probably that you're ain't anything to them. They're reflecting. They're looking you up and searching you up. Let's see. The clock came up. So, and maybe you're mirroring each other, just kind of triggering each other maybe. Let me know if that rings a bell. Your current feelings in the situation. Collective's current feelings in the situation. Yeah, you have clarity in the relationship, and you honor and you have revelations, and you have protection and honor, and also you came to a determination. Maybe it's just not working out. Maybe sometimes you look at pictures or this person is missing you. Sometimes they look at your pictures and want to make new memories, and they get nostalgic about you guys. What is the dynamic here? The mutual feelings, the dynamic is maybe you want to call each other, you want to express love, messages of love, thinking of you, informing you, or maybe this person is wanting to do that, you're wanting to do that to them. The other person, This person is self-indulgent. They have low self-worth or value. If they're wanting to do all this and overindulgent in things, maybe they need to do a little bit more shadow work and have more time to improve. Or maybe that's what they're doing. They're being just working on their self-worth and or value, and they need time to heal. They're going through a dark night of the soul, and they want to just appreciate themselves at the moment. You tell me which one is it? The dynamic in the situation, what is it? Dynamic. It looks like you want paradise, or you both want paradise, because this is your energy mixed together. You want happiness and joy, you want playfulness, and you want to be able to enjoy each other. Maybe you are at the honeymoon, or this was you when you were at the honeymoon phase in the beginning. You feel like this relationship is over, no second chances, no growth. You need growth for yourself and transform. What's dead is dead. That's how you feel. And then you have girl with a snake. Maybe you feel like this person just charmed you or used you and enabled your boundaries, or overstepped your boundaries. You feel like you know, this ship already has sailed. You're cutting ties, you're moving on, you're focused on receiving what you need, and progression and arriving. So that's what you are focused on now. So it looks like you're ready to move on. So one more for the mutual connection. Yeah. Needing time, cycles, and it takes time to heal. So progressing. You're cutting out and separating and stopping the pattern. Or, either something needs to change and the new needs to emerge, or you're ready to just, you know, move on. So let's see what else is gonna come up for you. Your current state, you kind of feel happiness and joy, and you want innocence at the moment, and you want success and optimism. You were heartbroken, or you know, or you're wanting to see happiness and joy after a heartbreak and pain, or after a separation, or trauma, sorrow, grief. But it looks, the sun always will outweigh the darker parts. So yeah, that's where you are at the current state. You can verify that for me. So I hope that's it. Let's see. So if you're wondering, let's see, why stay in this relationship? Why stay? Why would you want to stay? The reasons why you would want to stay. Because you want to be honest and fair. You want to call out the truth. And maybe you want to have an independent mind in this connection. The Queen of Swords, it looks for just fairness and equality, and that's the reason why you would want to stay. Yeah, because maybe you feel like you worked so much and you were committed and dedicated to this situation or this relationship, and you put a lot of work and effort and heart and, you know, and maybe suffering, you know, for this relationship, and that's the reason why you feel like you should stay. Why should you go? Because you can be, if the reasons why you want to get out of this relationship, you feel like you can have more nurturing towards yourself. You can be a little bit more creative. You can be happier and attract more people with when you have more of a creative and a more of a divine feminine energy. You draw more people towards you. So maybe your focus may be on being a mom, maybe you're pregnant, or you have way other ideas that are not with this not that are not with this connection, but you can have so much more growth and be more creative in the way of expressing yourself and being more more divine. Yeah. So if you go, you'll be able to transform and change cycles. You'll transition and release everything that does not hold you back. But also you feel maybe that you are trapped in your head and maybe victimized and helpless and powerless. Maybe you feel like you were blindsided to, if you go, you'll have that guilt. Like, was I just blindsided? But I think we all go through those situations when we go, we feel like, oh my God, is there going to be way worse for me? But I think it's just all in our head, you know? Everything feels so bad when you first leave, but it always gets better. So, yeah. You feel like if you go, you'll lose your soulmate. You had a close bond or a spiritual connection to this person. You feel maybe that if you go, maybe you'll be more practical and reliable with yourself. You'll be more committed and patient or conservative with yourself and with maybe even your money, your feelings. Or maybe you feel also that if you leave, this person will become more practical and reliable and maybe more committed and patient. But yeah, you tell me what it is, and you kind of reflect back on the rewards and the growth and the results, the progress and the patience, and all the planning that you had and the focus that you had in this relationship. So maybe reflecting back on all that will make you feel like, okay, why go, you know? I hope that's making sense. How you will feel staying. You got the Three of Pentacles. If you stay, you're gonna feel like you want to collaborate and you want to put efforts, and you want to have goals. You know, hit those goals and have more teamwork. Yeah, and there'll be a lot more communication, finding information together, or maybe you finding out more information and searching things up about this person, and have a lot of curiosity, and maybe have a lot of gossip and, you know, chatty communication with other people about the situation. And how would you feel if you are wanting to leave? It would be, you'll find a home and reunion, maybe within yourself. You'll have stability and a sense of belonging, and you'll have more celebrations, and that's how you'll feel if you end up leaving. You'll feel like you have a lot of burdens and stress, anxiety, defeat, or a burnout. But this is already at the end stages. So that feeling of feeling depleted, I mean, I feel like that will be part of it. You know, we'll feel like, oh my God, did we make a mistake? And but you have these two cards of stability. You have you'll feel at home, or maybe you'll meet somebody that you feel more at home with. You'll have stability and belonging. You'll have more celebrations to go to and be at. A happy home, a happy union. You'll have happiness, family harmony, and emotional stability. So you'll be very emotionally happy. Yeah, that's how I feel. And then your overall advice. Yeah, you need to be more in control of your own destiny and have authority of your own life. I feel sometimes when we are in a relationship, we kind of lose ourselves because we're trying to please other people. But maybe this will be a chance for you to lead, take a lead of your own life and take control of it. Yeah. And being able to be a whole within, you'll figure out that you will feel self-sufficient, you will be more independent, and you'll achieve things. And that is something valuable to have, to know that you have everything that it takes, and you have the confidence, and you don't need anybody. You'll be okay being alone because you already would have built everything. You start from scratch and you built all these little things, your money, your work, your value, your future, and you know that nobody else can come in and crumble it up because that is within you. I don't know if that's making sense. Yeah, and you'll have the willpower, you'll have be able to manifest, and you'll be resourceful within yourself because you will take lead. You'll be made to. I think that's what happens. Maybe this relationship was an obsession and an addiction. Maybe it was just toxic and just a lot of codependency. You feel like maybe you sacrificed and waited a long time to see somebody else's perspective, but there was a lack of direction here. There was a lot of loss and grief. You were blinded to love, and maybe that just ended up to a disappointment. So now you're looking ahead, and you're looking for you have confidence and growth, and now you kind of can see foresight of what to look for in the future that's coming in. Yeah. There was a lot of obsession. Were you obsessed with this person? Or was this person maybe addicted to other things? Or maybe this just person made you feel constricted and maybe just bound to them. You felt like you could not get out. You felt very compassionate towards this person. But maybe it's time to give that to yourself, to have more healing and go within and be a little bit more intuitive. So like that gut feeling, yeah. Always go within and know that gut feeling. If you feel something, when you feel that, oh, maybe I shouldn't do this, maybe you shouldn't do it, or when that gut feeling is telling you yes, do that, then I've learned that I work so much better when I do things from my gut instinct, and that never strays me wrong ever. And that's worked out so much better for me. And now when I look back, even months or months pass by or a year goes by, and it's like, my God, I'm so blessed that I made that choice out of my gut instinct, because if I would not have done that, that would have derailed me so bad. And maybe that's, God just speaking to you, like, no, don't do it, do this. And then you'll look forward, you'll, you know, looking back, and you'll think, oh my God, that was just God. My gut instinct, you know, that inner knowing of what you should do, that inner compass of what you should do and what you should not do. So yeah, and maybe finding supportive friends and just healing within. I think that's all I got. Sorry, if I was a little off. Only take what resonates and take the messages that you need. Go ahead and send it to anybody that might want to see this or need this today. Yeah, just take in whatever you feel you needed to hear today. Maybe it's just a little message that you needed to see. These are for entertainment purposes. I should have said this at the beginning. But I guess I'm backwards today. Yeah, just take in the good stuff and leave the rest behind. And don't ever give all your energy to just a reading, because we have the right to create our own destiny. So make sure of that. We can always change our destiny and always go with our intuition and our gut feeling, because that will not betray you, girl or guy, if you're going through it. So thank you so much and have a blessed day. Thank you. Bye.